What's up, guys? Hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing today. So it's been a while since I made my very first product research videos up on this channel. I think about 6 to 8 months. So I started this channel about just a little less than a year ago, and so all my product research videos were posted back in 2017. And so this morning I actually went on Amazon and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do some product research today. And I just felt like doing an hour or two of product research. And the techniques that I was going to use, I figured, why not share them? Because these techniques are part of the tool belt. They're kind of like part of the arsenal in order to find great products. And these are things that you kind of just realize as you go. And the great thing about these product research methods is that they don't use the jungle scale web app, and they don't use, it's not the basic, it's not like the generic thing that everybody does. It doesn't involve the jungle scale web app, which is obviously what I used when I started. And obviously it's still a great method to find products. But these things don't require the jungle scale web app. That way you don't have to fight a bunch of red sharks in a red ocean. Instead, you can be in a wide open ocean with not a lot of competition. So let's go ahead and get the video started. Let's jump right into the first method. All right, so you're probably asking me, Dan, why are you on Facebook? Why are you doing product research on Facebook, right? How does Facebook help? Well, on Facebook, if you aren't familiar, and you probably are if you're an existing Amazon seller, there are these groups called review clubs. And basically what the purpose of these groups is you go there to get reviews for your product. And hopefully you find trustworthy people and you get them to buy your product, and then you basically reimburse them on PayPal. That way they get your product for free, and basically they leave you a review. So right now I'm on one of the biggest review groups right here. This is called Review Club, and I'm going to post a list of these review groups in the description of this video. So by the way, if you are looking for reviews, right, I know it's a product research video, but if you are looking for reviews for your product, then Facebook review groups are the absolute best way, because if you don't have any friends or family in the target marketplace that you want to sell in. So when I started, I didn't really have a lot of friends or family in the United States that I could trust to review my product. I went and posted my product or asked for reviews in these review groups. Now I'm going to talk about how to use review groups to find amazing products, how to use review groups to find products that will lead you to amazing products, and how to make sure, now that you know this is a way to find products, how to make sure that nobody else is going to kind of like steal your product idea, with you posting your product in the review groups. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So basically the premise is that obviously people use these groups, they've already done the product research, most of them, not all of them. That's why, you always have to double check, and there are ways of doing this. Most people that are in these review groups, they've already done the product research, they've put all the time in order to find an amazing product, and they invested in their inventory, and they basically are trying to launch their product now. Now in general, obviously, how does product research work? Well, the idea is, and you guys probably know this already, or if you're new to Amazon, you don't know, you are selling something that is already selling well. You're not selling some brand new thing that has no demand. You're not an innovator. You're just copying what works and putting your own little spin on it. All right. So these people have already gone through the process, and basically they save you all that product research time, and you don't have to do it. If you scroll down in these review groups, right, and this is one of them, like for example, if you've got like headphones or any electronics, you can just skip over electronics because you're not going to, it's not a good thing to sell on Amazon with batteries and customs restrictions and things like that. So if you see electronics, you just skip over that. And you kind of get a feel for what products are good and what products are bad. So hair dryers are obviously not going to sell hair dryers. They are way too competitive, and it's an electronic product. All right, so just keep scrolling down, like Air Power soccer ball, that's okay. So basically I kept scrolling down, and in this group actually, if you refresh it, tons and tons of people are posting every minute basically. But I scrolled down and I found an ultrasonic pest repeller in this group, and I already know it's a good product. It's actually a seasonal product coming up, because obviously summer's coming up, spring is coming up, that's when all the pests come out, and people don't want pests ruining their lawn that they spend so much money on. So I basically found the pest repeller in this review club, right? I found a picture of it. I'm like, okay, I know it's a good product. So I went on Amazon.com, ultrasonic pest repeller, all right? Now, that's a good product in itself, right? And you can even go one step further. There's actually another way to find amazing products from, finding this one product from the review group, right? Now, I know you're probably wondering, Dan, if it's that easy to just steal someone's product in the review groups, right? First of all, you can't think like that. Competition is not toxic. Competition is a natural part of the free market. It's a natural part of capitalism, obviously. Competition is good, all right? So never worry about competition, because if you're watching these videos, and especially if you have me as a mentor, or if you're taking the course, the Amazon Freedom course, link for that is in the description below, then you have absolutely nothing to worry about, all right? Yes, in some cases, things just become so competitive that the price goes so far down, but the only reason that the price goes so far down is that they're not building a brand, they don't have, they're really not putting in any effort, right? Their listing looks exactly the same as, listing B, so listing A and listing B literally is the same thing, so why would someone buy from you? So try to add value, try to differentiate. there are many ways to do this. You can go and read negative reviews on the existing product. You can go and see what people don't like about the product, and then you talk to your supplier, and then you basically just tell them, hey, can you improve on this, right? So that's a way. So don't worry about competition. Obviously, if the niche has like thousands and thousands of reviews and thousands of the exact same product and it's hard to differentiate, then yes, obviously use your common sense and don't do that product. But this product in itself, I found it on the review group, and I know that this is good. It is seasonal. It will get competitive, but if you find a way to differentiate yourself with this product, maybe offer some kind of a 6-pack or something like that, right? So we've got a 4-pack, 6-pack. So make an amazing logo, create an outdoors brand for the summer, things like that. These are all ideas that will get you, that will make you significant passive income this summer if you actually are interested in doing that. So anyway, so we found this product, but let's go a step further. When you actually search this product, and obviously, by the way, to check if it's a competitive niche, you open up the Jungle Scout Chrome extension. The link for this is in the description below. And so this way you check the amount of reviews. So as you can see, there's not a lot of reviews, and this shows you the opportunity score. So if you get the Pro, it will show you the opportunity score, the score out of 10 based on the algorithm, based on how good Jungle Scout thinks the product is. So typically for reviews, if there is one seller with 1,000 reviews and the rest of the reviews are under 500, 300, that's a good niche to come in, especially if you do it right and if you put in the effort and if you build a brand. And I'm talking about the American marketplace, and for other marketplaces, it's just way less competitive. So it's actually, there's also way less demand, but it's way easier to come in and get those sales as well. You're just not going to make as much money as you can on the American Amazon. All right. So as you can see, 23 reviews, 21, and then we got a couple with 216 or 295, which is really not a lot of reviews at all. So this is a good product if you find a way to differentiate, if you put in the effort, and if you build a brand. So let's go the step further. So what you want to do, you want to find one of these that has low reviews, because if it has low reviews, that means that it has reviews. Most likely it has reviews that were paid for. Most likely it has reviews that were taken from these review groups. All right, so here, just follow me here. So for example, this one's 26 reviews. For sure some of these reviews are fake quote-unquote reviews, or they've been paid for, like we were talking about. They use the Facebook review groups, right? So you want to go ahead and first look at how long the product's been around. So 35 days, it's been around for a month. And by the way, this Chrome extension is called Keepa. It's totally free. It's basically camel, or if you don't know what that is, it will show you, it's a graph, and it will show you the sales rank and the price history and things like that, how well it's been selling, right? And if you want to learn how to interpret this graph, because it's kind of confusing, I show how to do that in the Amazon Freedom course. There's a whole section on that. But if we scroll down here, right, so it's been around for a month. So obviously 1 month ago, so February 28th. So the earliest review here is this person right here, or not the earliest, but an earlier review. So if we click on the reviewer, right, most likely this person is a reviewer in these review groups, right? And they are reviewing, if they reviewed that product, if they were paid to review that product, that means for sure out of these 129 reviews, a lot of them have been paid for, which means that if you find a reviewer's profile, it's very likely that you're going to find a gold mine of just absolutely amazing product, because the product research has already been done for you. They've already gone through the web. They've already gone through all that time doing the product research. So basically, and obviously you don't know which of these are good, but so we clicked on Raina right here. So not always are you going to find a reviewer, right? But you can usually tell. All right, so we've got some kind of baby feeding bowls. So let's go ahead and see if they're good. So baby feeding bowls. So you want to search the main keywords. Okay, so as you can see, these are way too competitive. So I think that this one is not an actual reviewer. It doesn't look like it by the product. So actually, yeah, okay, it is. I was right. Large world map scratch off poster. These things, right, and this is going to confirm if she's a reviewer or not. These things were super hot. A lot of people try to sell them on Amazon. Yeah, 12 reviews. But the thing is that they tanked like crazy, and I think that they turned out to be patented. So 100% this person's a reviewer. So in this, okay, so makeup brush cleaner. Let's go ahead and take a look at makeup brush cleaner. We found this on the person's profile. So makeup brush cleaner, right? And I bet you that this is a great product. So if you pull up the Jungle Scout Chrome extension on the keywords here. Okay, so very clearly, insanely high demand, still a lot of room to enter, because a lot of the listings on the first page only have 43 reviews, 96 reviews, 198 reviews. So I just found a product, making 60,000 revenue a month. Just one of them is making 60,000 in revenue, ranked number 79 in beauty. And by the way, in a lot of the cases, don't look at the opportunity score, right? So you want to look at it. So in this case, it's 4 out of 10, but it's not accurate. It's not accurate in this case, because as you can see, there are listings on the first page with 43 reviews making 40,000 a month. And I bet you these listings have been only around for like a month or something like that. So there's still room to come in. For example, for this niche, especially if you add value and you don't make it look at this generic, right? This looks like super generic. This looks like I seriously just took the pictures from Alibaba. There's not even a logo on the actual product. All right, the bullet points are crap, right? As you can see, it's just 90% of Amazon doesn't know what they're doing. So there you go. Let's go ahead and keep looking on this person's profile. Let's go ahead and find another reviewer on this listing as well. So let's take a look. All right, so we've got another reviewer here. So baby car seat cover. Let's take a look at that. That looks interesting. Okay, the numbers are great, actually. 151 reviews, 176 reviews, 20,000 a month. I mean, you know, someone's making 7,000 a month with only 20 reviews. It's not very hard to get 20 reviews, right? And in this case as well, the opportunity score isn't accurate. I bet you if you came in to this product and you copied the top seller, and you just built an all-around amazing brand, you know, like a baby brand, then 100%, I guarantee you will be making money if you do this, all right? If you actually put in the effort. So as you can see, 151 reviews. This is the person that you would emulate, and you know, probably find that same design on Alibaba and things like that. I just don't see how you wouldn't make money. 24,000 or 25,000 in revenue a month. 151 reviews. There's someone with 4 reviews making 8,000 a month. So as you can see, we just found a couple of great products. Now let's move on to product research method number 2. Now you're probably asking me, Dan, you're using these review groups to find amazing products that, you know, people already spent the time doing product research for. And, you know, if I want to use these review groups, how do I prevent other people from trying to find my product, trying to copy it, right? Well, you know, first of all, like I said, there's going to be competition regardless. You can't stop everybody from pursuing a product idea. There are 7 billion people in the world. You really think you're the only one trying to pursue a product idea? Obviously not, right? It's just up to you to win, all right? You're in this to win. You're in this to completely change your life. You're in this to win. So, as you can see, most of these actually post pictures. What I always do is when I'm looking for the initial reviews and when I want to use these Facebook groups, I post something like this. So if we scroll up here, right? So I post, you know, looking for verified reviews for my product, USA Prime only, and then willing to reimburse via PayPal ASAP. All right, so that's it. You know, message me. And then you're going to get people that are going to message you, right? Because a lot of people will buy just because it's, you know, just because it's free, right? So this works in the public review groups. This one has 30,000 members. By the way, any review group that has above 5,000 people is great. You just have to keep posting there to get those reviews. This actually works, typing this in. However, it works a lot better if you're using, for example, a lot of students in the Amazon Freedom course are using the private Facebook group to get reviews. So, you know, people are awesome in there, people are helping each other out, and they do it this way, and I tell them to do it this way. That way, you know, they're not afraid that people are going to steal their product idea, and, you know, a lot of people don't really care as long as they're just helping out. So this way, nobody's going to steal your product. They don't know what your product is until they message you, and you're only going to end up telling your product to the people that are messaging you. All right, now the next product research method involves using something called JumpSend. And what JumpSend is, actually, it's a 2-in-1 thing. So mostly JumpSend is an automation, an email automation tool. So you're gonna need it anyway for your Amazon business. I use it, I've been using it since I started my Amazon business, you know, for the email follow-up sequence. If you don't know what the email follow-up sequence, it's basically the emails that the customers are getting as soon as they purchase your product. So, you know, on day one, this is basic like internet marketing. So, you know, they buy the product and they get the confirmation shipping email. And then the next day they get an email for, you know, hey, thanks for buying. You know, we're a small business, you know, blah, blah. And then in a couple of days, after they receive the product, they get an email to ask them to leave a review. You know, like we're a small business. If you can help us out leaving a review, that'd be absolutely amazing. So I actually have a video covering how to set up the perfect email sequence on this channel. I posted it a while back, but it's still amazing. And I still use the same email sequence, although probably a lot of people have already started using it as well because it works super well in getting reviews. And so, yeah, there's the video on my channel. It's called how to get like 110 reviews fast or something like that. So go check it out. But there's a hidden second part of JumpSend, right? Like I said, which you need anyway for emails, for email follow-up sequence. There's a hidden part, and that's the deal section. So typically, if you're a new Amazon seller, you want to launch your product, you are using the JumpSend deal section, you're posting your product in here at a discount, and then you're getting people to buy your product with coupon codes. That way it gets some sales so that Amazon recognizes your product is selling, and it puts you on the front page, right? So this is just another tool to help you get on the first page, right? And it's great. I actually use this still for my products. So, you know, when you post your product up here, you know, more and more people are posting, you can bump your product up every 3 days. However, this is also a gold mine for finding products. Now, like I said, if you guys are using JumpSend and you guys are scared of other people taking your products, right? Like I said, do not think of competition as toxic. Just think and believe that you are better. Believe that you can do a better job. As you know, and I just showed you, Amazon, most of them have no idea what they're doing. They're not taking courses. They don't have mentors. They're not, using PPC. They're not creating any good listings. They don't even put logos on their products. Not building any kind of brand. That's what you want to do. If you want to truly change your life for the long run, you need to build a brand. All right, so you just want to scroll through, and I was scrolling, and then I found this product right here, this baby diaper caddy. So all you want to do is you want to scroll through the deals section. You want to look for products that look like they're great for private labeling. So I found this baby diaper caddy organizer thing. So I went, searched it up, and then as you can see, I pulled up Jungle Scout. And that's the first thing you do. So don't mind the Huggies. That is, as you can see, it's sponsored. So you don't look at those because those are PPC. So as you can see, 40 reviews making $8,500 a month. 274 reviews making $16.7K a month. 23 reviews, $9,500 in revenue. 21 reviews, $3,000 in revenue without even caps in the title, right? And as you can see, it looks like a super generic. The picture is good, but it looks like a super generic product. So 7 out of 10. As you can see, we found a product just like that using JumpSend. And let's go ahead and keep scrolling. I think I found another one here just from this list. Because obviously, logically, this is where the good stuff is. Logically, the people have already done the product research. They put their product up here because they're trying to launch it, right? And obviously, if they invested in this product, that means it's already selling well, because it's the basic premise of Amazon product research. Oh, of course, we've got the baby bandana drool bibs. If you have been a fan of this channel for a while, you know that these things just keep popping up in every single product research video that I do. For some reason, they just follow me around everywhere. So let's go ahead and see. So we got some wine decanter things. So let's go and see if it's good. Let's pull it up. So that's glass, right? But if you actually find a way to sell a glass product and you talk to the supplier, you make sure it's packaged correctly, it's actually an amazing way to differentiate yourself. Okay, so this one, we've got one seller, 40,000 a month, 637 reviews. So basically, if you go on this guy, right, and I assume this isn't patented or anything, obviously you have to check, right? I assume it's not patented. So if you wanted to take a portion of this guy's sales, of his 40,000 a month, what you would do is you would find the exact same design on Alibaba, you make sure it's the same quality, and you try to match the listing, or you try to differentiate yourself, try to read the negative reviews, or just try to really try hard on the listing. And I'm sure, this one's making 40,000 a month, hustle and get those reviews, you will be making at least 4,000 or 5,000 a month in no time, and then it's going to go up, obviously 10,000 eventually, because there is demand for this product. So let's see what else we can find here. We got some kind of wine stoppers. So then we've also got a trigger finger splint. So if we look that up, trigger finger splint, let's see, all departments. Apparently there's different ones for middle finger, for ring finger. All right, so, okay, there's some demand, not really. I mean, there are a couple that are selling sort of well. I mean, 11,000 a month with the most generic product, right? So it's 7 out of 10 products. So yeah, this one, Jungle Scout says, is also good, but you don't want to always trust the opportunity score. You want to, trust your own judgment always, all right? So this is another way. And so if you combine these two ways, right, as well as all the other advanced product research techniques that I teach on my channel in the Amazon Freedom course, as well as, just the basic Jungle Scout web app technique, then you will be golden. Like, I just don't see how you won't find a product. And actually, I was going to use these techniques today because it's the quickest shortcut to finding a list of great products, to expand your Amazon brand in like record time. All right. So, just have these as part of your tool belt, have these as part of your product research arsenal, and I am sure that you'll find amazing products. Now, again, do not be afraid if you're going to use JumpSend to try to get reviews or try to get people to buy your product so that it lands on the first page. Don't be afraid of using it. You're going to have to. Don't be afraid of competition, and especially if your product's already in Amazon, you have nothing to be afraid of. All you need is that sales velocity. You just need those sales to get on the first page. You need those reviews to get on the first page. And as soon as you're on the first page, people are searching for your product, and they're going to most likely buy your product because obviously you came in with a great brand, great logo, great listing, and you really tried and put in your all right? So anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. By the way, I don't think I mentioned it, but JumpSend, you can get that. The link is in the description below. And yeah, if you guys are interested in Amazon FBA, online business, passive income, how to live your dream life through passive income and online business, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Reach out to me on social media, Instagram and Snapchat. The links for those are below. I post some cool stuff on there. And if you guys are interested in the Amazon Freedom course, the link for that is below. You get me as a mentor for life. I think it's the only course that offers mentorship like that, where you literally have access to my personal Facebook chat for life. So anyway, guys, hope you guys find an amazing product. Hope everything goes super well for you, and looking forward to your success. All right, so subscribe to the channel, leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you soon.